Welcome everybody to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron, and we've got our last game in this series against the Brewers, and tomorrow is an off day, so we're going to get all the bench guys into the game and take out all the guys you actually see in story mode. Alright, how we want to do the lineup from here. There you go, maybe something like that. Alright, yet another day game. I feel like that's got to be pretty rare to have 3 day games in a row like this. Oh, shoot. Forgot to flip Phil and Kester around. Try to do that for the throw the first pitch here. And you see we got Stitch going today. Which will mean that it's Johnston's turn in the relief rotation. Okay, we got people where we want them now. So, Ryan Braun will lead things off here in the top of the first. And swing and a miss on the first pitch. Gets the call on a high slider. 0-2. Does not get the call on that high fastball. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring up Ronnie Cedeno. Man, I am feeling stuffy again today. I don't know what is going on lately. Whoop. Hopefully I didn't just pull the microphone out. I think we're okay. Anyway, between my stuffy nose and accidentally pulling on the mic cord, I didn't really see how Cedeno got out. But we've got Aramis Ramirez up here now, and he has an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. And Kester will lead things off. Mitch Stetter starting today for the Brewers. I have to admit, I don't remember Mitch Stetter. By his ERA, doesn't look real promising for the Brewers, but he has Kester in an 0-2 count. Grounds that to second for out number 1. Miyake will take the second spot. He's got the average I more expected out of Marvin. In a 2-0 count to start this at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Oh, gets the call on that outside fastball. That one too low. Full count for Miyake. He grounds that to shortstop. Bill Hall gets it over for out number 2. Thought that one had a shot to get through the hole, but Hall able to range over and grab it. First pitch popped foul. Van Hecken does run it down. He hits the wall as he dives, but apparently able to hang on to it. So 1-2-3 inning for the Brewers as well. So scoreless going into the second inning. Prince Fielder will lead things off for Milwaukee. And he puts this one into center field right at Miyake. Nice easy catch for him. One down, Bill Hall at the plate. He looks at strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. That pitch too low. Grounds that one to second. Phil picks it up and gets it over for the second out of the inning. Van Hecken will dig in. I'm going to blow my nose here. And a ground ball to second, and that will end the top of the second. Quinton will lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. Both teams still looking for their first hit. I mean, I know you're not supposed to say no hitter or anything like that when you jinx it, but I feel like when you're talking about both teams, like, you know that's somebody is eventually going to get a hit in the game. That's just an inevitability, not a jinx situation. Anyway, Quinton grounds out. Sweeney at the plate now. He has a 1-1 count. I'm still so stuffy. I'm sorry, guys. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Grounds it back to the pitcher for out number 2. Zach at the plate, looks at ball 1, swings and fouls off pitch number 2 for a 1-1 count. That pitch outside. That should be down for a hit, and it is. First hit of the game, dumped into center field by Zach. Martinez at the plate now. He looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. And looks at strike 3. All right. No runs, but we do at least get a hit. We'll move into the third inning. Still scoreless. Gabe Kapler to lead things off for Milwaukee. Stitch gets the call on an iffy fastball. Swings and misses on that pitch. And swing and a miss again. Strike 3. Tony Gwynn Jr. now at the plate. Nobody on, 1 out. And he looks at strike 1. Puts that curveball a soft liner towards second. Phil grabs it for out number 2. Stetter now at the plate. I'm sure very limited at-bats, but he does have a 500 average. Has an 0-2 count at the moment. Grounds that to third. Chief picks it up and ends the third inning. So clean slate through 3 for Stitch. At the bottom of the third, we have 8-9-1 coming up, which in this game means Phil will be leading off the bottom of the third. He looks at strike 1. That fastball out of the zone. Grounds out to short. Hall picks it up and throws it over for the first out of the inning. That'll bring Stitch to the plate. He looks at strike 1. That pitch down and out. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back to the top of the order. Kester grounded out his first time up. Apparently has a 9-game hitting streak going at the moment. Not going to extend it here. Grounds out to second to end the third inning. No runs for either team. Zach has the only hit so far in the game. Now here in the fourth, Ryan Braun will take his second time at the plate, and he looks at ball one. Pops that one up behind first. Not in a bad spot, but man, it stays up in the air forever. Gives Sweeney time to get back there and make the play comfortably. Ronnie Cedeno now at the plate. His average also sub 200, looking to get his year going. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure who the other second base choice would be for Milwaukee. 3-0 count. That one over for a strike. Does throw a slider, though. A little risky there, 3-0. And Cedeno puts that one up the middle for the first Brewer hit of the day. All I had to do was talk trash, apparently. Ramos Ramirez now at the plate, 1-on-1 out, and he looks at ball one. Cedeno takes off, swing and a miss from fielder. Cedeno thrown out. I think that was supposed to be a hit and run, but Ramirez came up empty. I think I might have said fielder when he swung. Definitely Ramos Ramirez at the plate. My apologies. 2-2 the count. Make that a full count. With 2 outs. Nobody on base now. He gets that one towards the middle, but Kester is able to grab it, but made an extremely weak throw, and Ramirez is able to beat it out. And Kester doesn't have a strong arm in the best of times, but I don't know. That just looked weird from the get. So Prince Fielder now at the plate. He has a 2-1 count. Puts that into left field, and that will get down for a hit. So a bit of a 2-out rally here. Runners on first and second. Bill Hall at the plate. He looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. That one outside. And swings and misses for strike three. So we'll move into the bottom of the fourth. No hitters or perfect games today. Still no runs. Miyake will lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom of the fourth. And he looks at strike one. Swings and misses. That pitch too high. And looks at strike three. Stetter has cut his ERA in half over the course of this game, which I'm sure says more about how many innings he's thrown than anything. Chief right up the middle. That'll get through for a hit. That'll bring Quinton to the plate. One down, one on. And Quinton looks at strike one. Swings and misses for strike two. Grounds that one right to Ramirez at third. Gets the out at second. And they do turn the double play to get out of the inning. So still no score through four. So we move to the fifth inning. Van Hecken will lead things off for the Brewers. Iffy pitch, but Stitch gets the call. Van Hecken puts a curveball right to Kester on a line. Out number one. Gabe Kapler up at the plate now. He lets strike one go by. Puts that one to Chief. He gets it over for out number two. That'll bring Tony Gwynn Jr. to the plate. That curveball misses low. That curveball in for a strike. And that fastball down and out. 2-1 the count. That one too far inside. Make it 3-1. Gets the call on a high fastball. Full count. 2 outs. Nobody on base. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Halfway through the game, we're still scoreless. 5-6-7 coming up for the Squirrels. Sweetie leading off. He's still sporting a .414 average. Not near as many at-bats as Chief, but similar average. Fouls that one away. He has an 0-2 count. Swings and misses, strike 3. That'll bring Zach to the plate. He had the first hit of the game with a single his first time up. Looks at an outside changeup there. Fouls that one away. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And that one too low. 2-2 the count. Make it full. Nobody on base, 1 out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. That'll bring Martinez to the plate, who is not known for his hitting. Has an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We've played 5 innings, still no score. Stetter's spot will lead off things for Milwaukee, and it looks like he will stay in to hit. He just started showing some fatigue out there at the end of the 5th, but it looks like Milwaukee's going to stick with him for now. Has an 0-2 count at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Ryan Braun at the plate. He's struck out and flown out today. Swing and a miss, 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Cedeno up. He had the first Brewer hit of the game. I missed what his average is up to now. 196 now after that base hit. Has an 0-2 count at the moment. Stitch winds and delivers an outside slider. Looks like he's going to try that slider again, and this time he gets the swing and a miss. So that would normally be Stitch's day, although if we don't score here, which 8-9-1 is probably not the best part of the order to do this, I think we'll probably leave Stitch out there for the 7th, and maybe be good for Johnston to get a little extra rest after his 3-inning outing the other day in the extra inning game. Phil leads things off for the Squirrels in the 6th, and he has an 0-2 count. That one's going to be a hit, though, into left. So leadoff single from Phil. We'll leave Stitch in there. He's going to bunt, and the first bunt goes foul. Pulls back, and it is indeed a ball. 1-1. This bunt is also foul. 1-2. Stitch looks like he's going to swing now. And he actually will take strike 3. So 1 down, 1 on. Kester at the plate. Stetter still out there. Now Kester showing bunt after taking strike 1. Slashes. Ends up as a fielder's choice. Phil gets thrown out at second, but Kester too quick for them to even make a throw. So now 2 outs. Miyake at the plate. He takes strike 1. That one too far inside. Stetter gassed now. And Miyake will take advantage and put that into a nice spot in right field. A single here, but it does allow Kester to get to third. And Milwaukee will be changing pitchers. They're going to bring in David Riskey again. I think we've seen him in every game this series. So now we'll see what he can do against Chief. Chief fouled out the first time and got a hit the second time. Has a 2-0 count in this at-bat. And will that stay fair? No, just on the wrong side of the right field line. 2-1 the count. Make it 3-1. Chief taking all the way, it seems. Full count. And that's going to get foul. This time down the left field line. Swing and a miss, and Risky gets out of it. 2/3 of the way through the game, and we are still looking for the first run. We'll keep with Stitch, at least for the next inning. And Ramos Ramirez will lead things off for the Brewers. He looks at a curveball outside, maybe low as well. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again, 1-2. That changeup a bit wild. Goes to the curveball and gets a swing and a miss. Out number 1. Prince Fielder at the plate now. He had a weird hit the last time up. Hit it up the middle, and Kester looked like he fielded it fine, but just had nothing on the throw, and it was ruled a hit. If Kester just couldn't get his feet under him. This one dribbles through the middle for another hit. And the Brewers are going to go to a pinch runner. Mercado's going to come in. I feel like we've seen him a lot this series too. Stitch gets the call on that slider. Puts that changeup in the dirt. And that fastball too high. Swing and a miss, 2-2. And Bill Hall, got that one just over the wall, right by the left-hand foul pole. And there are your first 2 runs of the game. Brewers 2, Squirrels nothing, and Van Hecken now at the plate with 1 out. I guess I should have pinch hit for Stitch and gone to the bullpen. I thought about it. Van Hecken grounds out to Sweeney at first. That'll bring Kapler to the plate now with 2 down. And there's strike 1. Puts that fastball in the dirt. And Kapler lets that fastball down the middle go. 1-2. Swings and misses, strike 3. That'll get us to the stretch, but the Brewers take the lead with a 2-run homer. It's stretch time in Indianapolis. Okay. Kapler is going to come out of the game. Mercado is going to stay in to play the outfield as Quinton puts a hit to the wall. He's going to try for second and make it. Other note I was going to make is Nitro is going to come into Kapler's spot to play first base. Sweeney at the plate now. Runner on second, nobody out. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Inside on that pitch, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sweeney not having much of a day so far. Zach has been good today. Still runner on second, 1 out now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 the count. This one gets into the outfield. That will get in the gap. That might roll all the way to the wall. Quinton is going to score. Zach is going to stop at second. RBI double makes it 2-1. Still Brewers lead. But the tying run now at second base. And I believe it'll be Martinez up at the plate now. Yep, he's See if he can live up to his nickname of Clutch, because this seems to be when he gets all of his hits. Of course, now that I've said it, I'm sure it won't come true. 0-2 the count. That splitter nowhere close. Martinez doesn't go biting. Puts this one up the middle. Hall fields it. Zach forced to stay at second. So 2 outs now. Runner still on second. Phil up at the plate. He did get a hit last time up. This time a pop fly foul on the right side, and Nitro puts it away for out number 3. So both teams on the board now, but Milwaukee has the 2-1 lead. We'll go to the 8th inning. Tony Gwynn Jr. will lead off. And Johnston actually looks like he's fully rested, so we'll go ahead and put him into the game. He'll only pitch for the 1 inning, though, because his spot will be leading off the next inning, and we need a run now. All right, first pitch is a fastball for a strike. Gwynn let it go. Swings and misses on a sinker. And lines a slurve right on the line on the right side, just behind second base. He tries to go for second. Zach got the throw in time, but it was offline, so it does allow Gwynn to get in there for a double. See, strong throw from Zach, but just not close enough to the bag. Risky looks like he's going to stay in to hit. So leadoff double, so nobody out. Now he's showing bunt. And that bunt is foul. Looks like he will try to swing now. He's going to pop it foul close to third base. Chief makes the play. Ryan Braun at the plate now. 1 out. Runner still on second. That slurve too far inside. And that sinker too low, I guess. 3-0 the count. Are we going to put Braun on base? Well, that went in there for a strike. Grounds that one towards, actually, Chief fields it. I thought it was going to be Kester, but Chief fields it, throws over to first for out number 2. Gwynn forced to stay at second base. Brings up Ronnie Cedeno, who has gotten a hit today. Has a 1-1 count at the moment. Johnston gets the call on that fastball, 1-2. And gets the call on that one. Cedeno down looking. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still, Milwaukee 2, Indianapolis 1. And we'll see if Tom can get us a hit to maybe start something off here. So in games like this, you'll notice that Tom and Marvin usually do the pinch hitting because they're the ones that get both of the days off around the off day. So Tom has an 0-2 count here, and he puts that up the middle for a hit. So leadoff single for Tom. That'll bring Kester to the plate. He's grounded out all 3 times. This one gets through the right side for a hit, though. So that'll get him up to, I think, a 10-game hitting streak. Back-to-back singles brings Miyake to the plate. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Looks at strike 1. That splitter too low. Swing and a miss. Oh, Risky gets the call on an outside fastball. Strike 3. 1 out. Chief now at the plate. That splitter in the dirt. Gets the call on a high fastball. Feel like Risky about at the end of his line. This one will get in for a hit. Tom's going to try to score, and he will make it. And Kester also able to get to third on the play. That's who they actually tried to throw to make the out, but Kester in at third safely. So we've now got a tie game. Runner on third, and a new pitcher coming in to face Quinton. Joe Beimel will come in to try to get the Brewers out of this. So Beimel now pitching to Quinton. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Curveball in there for a strike. Quinton let it go by. This one he swings at, and I think it's going to work for a run. Yeah, grounded up the middle. They do get the out at second, but Kester able to come in to score and give the Squirrels the lead. So that'll put a runner on first, and Sweeney at the plate. He has an 0-1 count. Make that 0-2. And he goes down looking, but a 2-run inning for the Squirrels to give them a lead going into the 9th. Brewers 2, Squirrels 3. 3-4-5 coming up for the Brewers, although Prince Fielder was pinch run for earlier in the game. So Shibuya will go in and try to lock down this save. All right, Aramis Ramirez at the plate. He takes strike 1 on a breaking ball. Grounds that one to short. Kester gets it over for out number 1. Mercado will take his first at-bat after pinch running. That breaking ball too high. Swings and misses at the changeup. That fastball too high, 2-1. That one in there for a strike, and it was a swing and a miss anyway. That one lined into left field for a base hit. 1 down, runner on first. Bill Hall at the plate. Bill Hall would be the leading run. Almost said winning run, but we would get a chance to bat. Grounded to third. We get the out at second. Phil, not quite fast enough. I'm not sure anybody would have been able to turn that one. So fielder's choice. Van Hecken at the plate to keep the game alive. Swings and misses at strike 1. Grounds that one too short. Kester, a little bit of a long throw, but he does make it. Your final score today, Milwaukee Brewers 2, Indianapolis Squirrels 3. Come from behind victory late in the game. I really thought the Brewers might have us today, but we do come away with the win in this series. And I believe that also makes it a sweep. So, Bill Hall with the 2-run homer, but unfortunately it just wasn't quite enough for the Brewers again. All right, Shibuya, your player of the game for the save. See if they give a save total, because I've lost track. It did not say how many saves he has, so we'll all have to go back and wonder. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. We do have an off day tomorrow, and then I think we have the Diamondbacks again, but I'm not totally sure of that. If you want to like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, feel free. Otherwise, we'll see you on Saturday.